This is CTC News with Wesley Qatar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Wednesday, September 11, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I'm Wesley Qatar and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Statius Mall. In tonight's local news, presentations, workshops about UNICEF juvenile rights reports, Buzzy Bees teachers nearing end of 2-year high scope training, crowd gathers for debut of 10-year-old singer on stage. Details in local news right after a word from our sponsors.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At CT Creativity, there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
As a result of the UNICEF reports presented at the end of May, Koninkrijkskinderen, Kinderrechten in Caribisch Nederland, Children of the Kingdom, Juvenile Rights in Caribbean Netherlands, Karin Kloosterboer is coming to the Caribbean Netherlands to give presentations and workshops to professionals working with the youth. From September 12th till September 21st, Karin Kloosterboer from UNICEF Netherlands will be in the Caribbean Netherlands. She is one who set up the report Koninkrijkskinderen. She did investigations about the situation of the juvenile rights within the Caribbean Netherlands. The report was presented and handed over to Minister of Home Affairs and Kingdom Relations, Ronald Plasterk, on May 23rd at a symposium in Leiden. She will give different presentations and workshops to professionals working with the youth in the youth chain on the 3 islands. Also, a number of guest lecturers will be given at SGB Bonaire, the Saba Comprehensive School, and the Sacred Heart School on Saba. On September 12th, there is a conference planned for the professionals on Bonaire. On September 16th and 17th, these take place on Saba, and on September 19th and 20th on Sint-Eustatius. As a result of the report, every professional present will be challenged during the conference to think about ways to solve the complex issues. On Saturday, September 14, between 11 and 12 o'clock, there will be a presentation given by Karen Klostebur about the juvenile rights at Young Bonaire. She gave similar presentations on September 17th on Sabre and September 19th on St. Eustatius. Everyone interested is more than welcome to come. The topics that are on the program are: what are juvenile rights? Why juvenile rights? The most important juvenile rights, fears and worries about juvenile rights. There will also be the opportunity to ask questions and have a discussion. Information about the symposium of May 23, 2013 and the reports per island can be found on the website of UNICEF. There is also a summary of the report that can be downloaded. The Buzzy Bees Daycare held a workshop at Gallows Bay Beach in St. Eustatius on Tuesday morning. This monthly workshop in connection with the so-called high school program was led by trainer Kantika Schmidt-Hassel. The two-year course will be finalized toward the end of the year, with participants expected to graduate to become qualified daycare teachers. Participants are Suleika Busby, Suyen Robbins, Leticia Suarez, and June Hook. And finally, Elizabeth Coutard, 10 years of age, became the first child singer on St. Eustatius to ever host its own concert on stage Saturday evening. There was no official master of ceremony presenting the show. Coutard personally interacted with her audience as she sang a variety of different styles of song, both in English and Spanish. Highlights of the show were 4 days later, which she sung together with the crowd while holding hands with persons in the audience, and The Prayer, a duet with Shadrach Blair, which brought the audience to their feet. Coutard said God had helped both Shadrach and her because they were both ill last week and could not rehearse, yet they performed well. Only children participated in the show, which was highly appreciated by the audience. This was great, and I'm very glad I didn't miss this. And this little girl has talent, were some of the reactions heard after the multicultural show. In ending the show, Coutard asked the audience to pray for her and all the children of Statia so God can guide and protect them. The reason for the concert was twofold. Young Elizabeth loves to sing and reach out for God with a positive message. She also wanted to raise funds for her mother and brother to go on a well-deserved cruise vacation. All proceeds of Saturday's concert will go towards this cruise. Elizabeth thanked everyone who came out to support her and buy tickets for the show. She said that preparations for the concert involve a lot of hard work, especially doing the warm-ups, practices, and learning to stand up on your feet a long time. Yet she cannot wait for her next concert as she wants to keep reaching hearts for God. Elizabeth is known for her great talent and is often asked to perform during school and church ceremonies, including funerals. The pupil of the Bethel Methodist School is bilingual. She is not only fluent in English, but also translates for her Spanish-speaking mother, who hardly speaks any English. And that was it for our local news. Coming up next in regional news, Navy helps with placing mooring blocks in Sabre, and double taxation treaties key to foreign direct investment, says Barbados banker. Details in regional and later international news right after a short break.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
When she steps in the
CT Creativity, known to many as CTC, has gone global. CTC TV and CTC Radio can be viewed and heard from any part of the world. Just visit www.ctcreativity.com and go to CTC TV to watch live or CTC Radio to listen live. Get more involved by interacting with your TV and radio hosts with live chat rooms. You can also view the latest trending videos, CTC News, take part in polls, vote for the top songs or videos, and much more. www.ctcreativity.com. www.ctcreativity.com. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
Tonight in regional news, after hosting an open day for Sabre Public, the Royal Netherlands Navy with their support vessel Her Majesty Pelican and its crew assisted Sabre Conservation Foundation in placing mooring blocks around the island. To protect the unique reefs in Sabre Marine Park, it is crucial that visiting yachts and other vessels do not drop their anchors onto the precious reefs around Sabre. That would eventually destroy the invaluable coral around the island. For this reason, mooring buoys are placed to which ships can be attached without the need of an anchor. These buoys need to be firmly anchored, and that is where the mooring blocks come in, as it is not always possible to drill in the seabed around Sabre. Sabre Marine Park first dropped mooring blocks in 1987 as part of a new initiative. Those original blocks, which have served well for many decades, were due for an upgrade. Heavier blocks with new chains and shackles will be able to support anchoring vessels in heavy weather. The 11 new blocks with new chains and shackles will be able to support various vessels in the heavy weather. It is not easy task to drop those heavy blocks, and that is where Pelican's support proved to be crucial. The experienced Navy crew deftly rigged up the blocks to the crane on the deck of the ship. The team on the bridge moved the ship to the designated coordinates, and the blocks were carefully dropped in the right location. A Navy dive team was on standby to help out if necessary. SCF and the island government expressed their gratitude to the Royal Dutch Navy for their support. Further in regional news, Barbados could see an increase in foreign direct investment from Latin America over the next 5 years once it continues to sign double taxation treaties in those jurisdictions. Director of Cedel Bank and Trust, Ben Arundel, made this assertion during the question and answer segment of a Consular Corps of Barbados luncheon meeting held recently. Arundel, who spoke on the theme, the role of Barbados double taxation treaties and investment, said there was the likelihood of a decline in investment out of the main market, Canada, due to increased competition from countries such as Bermuda and the Cayman Islands. He reasoned that while the Canadian market was important, Barbados should not rely on the market too heavily and pointed to the importance of diversification. In this regard, Arundel noted that Barbados had ratified a treaty with Mexico about 3 years ago and was already seeing benefits. Barbados has become a player in terms of investment, certainly from United States companies going into Mexico. So, as Barbados expands its network of treaties, you will find investors from many other countries other than Canada that will use Barbados for investment, he noted. Arundel further explained, I see that on two fronts. I see that in terms of investors in Latin America being able to use Barbados as a hub for their investment into various parts of the world, as well as foreign investors using Barbados to go to those countries. So if we have a double taxation agreement, we are removed from the blacklist of those Latin American countries, then those facilities the two-way flow. He added that once Barbados was exposed to the international business sector in the Latin American market, it could also benefit the island tourism industry. And now in international news, Bank of England seeks views on ditching paper notes. The Bank of England is moving closer to ditching paper pounds and following Australia and Canada into switching to plastic banknotes instead. The central bank said on Tuesday it would ask the public its opinion before taking a decision in December on whether to adopt polymer pounds that would also be smaller than current notes. Governor Mark Carney introduced polymer banknotes while head of the Bank of Canada in 2011 and credited the material for sharp drop in the rate of counterfeiting. The bank has issued paper banknotes ever since the central bank was created in 1694 as a way of raising money for King William III's war against France. The first fully printed notes appeared in 1853. Before that, notes were handwritten and signed by one of the bank's cashiers. Polymer banknotes, as well as being hard to fake, are durable and stay cleaner for longer because the material is more resistant to dirt and moisture, the bank said, adding feedback so far on the new look notes had been positive. It's a great idea because I never had a wallet, so if my girlfriend washes my clothes, there have been so many times where notes that end up in the washing machine, said 37-year-old waiter Jean-Christophe Rigolette. I have used Australian dollars before, so I'm kind of used to them, and I don't mind at all if they were plastic, he added. But book dealer Richard Cleveland, feeling an Australian banknote for comparison, was doubtful whether the new notes would be harder to forge. One way of feeling that banknote is genuine or not is the feel of it, and this feels as though it could be copied more easily, he said. Britain's central bank has reassured the public that polymer notes would carry the same designs and be tiered in size like current notes. They would, however, be smaller to allow larger denominations to fit more easily into purses and wallets. If the decision is taken to issue polymer notes, they would be introduced one denomination at a time, beginning with the new £5 note featuring Winston Churchill in 2016. More than 20 countries currently issue polymer banknotes. Australia introduced them in 1988 and was followed in 1990s by Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and New Zealand. That was it for our news stories for this evening. Coming up next, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. Stay tuned to local weather conditions right after this.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
When she steps in the
CT Creativity, known to many as CTC, has gone global. CTC TV and CTC Radio can be viewed and heard from any part of the world. Just visit www.ctcreativity.com and go to CTC TV to watch live or CTC Radio to listen live. Get more involved by interacting with your TV and radio hosts with live chat rooms. You can also view the latest trending videos, CTC News, take part in polls, vote for the top songs or videos, and much more. www.ctcreativity.com. www.ctcreativity.com. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. We'll begin on Station Saba. Tonight, Wednesday, September 11th, scattered showers, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 14 miles per hour. Tomorrow on Thursday, September 12th, scattered showers, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 12 miles per hour. On Friday, September 13th, scattered showers, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 13 miles per hour. And then on to St. Martin, tonight Wednesday, September 11th, scattered showers, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 10 miles per hour. On Thursday, September 12th, scattered showers, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 10 miles per hour. Then on Friday, September 13th, scattered showers, 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 7 miles per hour. And this concludes another edition of CTC News Live. Thanks once again for joining us. We'll be back on Friday, same time, same place, with more current updates. Until then, do have a good one.
How to prepare for a hurricane. Plan ahead. Learn how to cope with disaster by planning ahead. Hurricane season starts from June 1st and ends on November 30th.
Are you ready for a hurricane? Here's what you can do to prepare for such an emergency. Know what a hurricane watch and warning means. Watch. Hurricane conditions are possible in the specified area of the watch, usually within 36 hours. Warning. Hurricane conditions are expected in the specified area of the warning, usually within 24 hours.